What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? It is Friday, October the 25th, year of our Lord 2024. And I'm your boy, Doc Holliday. We are back with another HBCU tonight. Make sure that you like the stream. Make sure that you comment, share, most of all, subscribe to the channel. And as always, make sure you hit that notification bell to get everything HBCU Overdrive. And as you see, I am in my finest garment of my favorite player, Penny Hardaway. So, see, we got people coming up in here right now. Y'all know it is tonight. It is the Daytona Takeover. As y'all know, we are taking over Daytona. We are taking over Day Homecoming this weekend as Jackson State takes on Bethune Cookman tomorrow afternoon. So just let everybody know what's going on. And the people that's filing in right now, make sure that you tell me where you're from and what school you represent. Tell me where you're from and what school you represent. As you see, that tagline, being petty for this weekend. Jackson State is FAMU's daddy. Always have, always will be. To the main moderator, Mr. Quay, how you doing today? How you doing? How you doing? And try to see where's my co-host at? Just hit him a message. Joe O coming out there, Jacktown. Miss KD, how you doing? Brother George, Juketown baby. And she is in these, Quay is in these Daytona streets.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, it's the new part of the
Yes,
frac.
sir.
That's so nice.
Yeah, we named it twice, man. We had to name it 2 times. 2 times for your mind. You doing all right?
I'm doing good. Trying to stay up.
Quay down there, them Daytona streets,
Yeah.
That's all right, Nisa Poo. That's all right, Nisa Poo. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
So
It's all right.
we're gonna get into these picks, and then we're gonna get into these picks and get everything going. Yeah, you finally caught me on a live on a Friday. You know, I know you Mr. Green.
Square beers in the house. Edwin. Edwin in the house.
Yes, sir. Got Mr. Green up in here. He a rattler from Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, what's going on, Miss Monsieur Green?
Nah, we can't be your baby mom. We your daddy.
No,
we went
ain't
see
we
lead the series right now. So we been leading the series. So we are more
a long time. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got to win what the next 6 years to keep to even make it even. That's a lot of ground to hold, boy. That's a lot.
Yeah. Allen and Prosper is playing tonight in Allen, Texas, at the $60 million playpen.
Oh, that's a good game. That's a good game, man.
Mm-hmm.
2 powerhouse programs.
Yeah, whoever wins that game.
They produce a lot of talent going to going to LSU too. A lot.
Yeah, whoever win that game, they win district.
Okay. And to the people in Jackson, you have Lanier versus Murrow tonight. So that's the game of the week down there. They both 5-6-1, 6 or 7-1, whatever. So, there's some good.
Yeah, that is
good high school.
That is too much right there.
Football on tonight.
That is too many. It's too many kids in one band. Damn, that's crazy. 1,000 kids in one band. See, that's crazy.
1,000.
But yeah, we
1,000 band members.
1,000 kids. Yeah. That I told you, the school is 7,000 kids. It's a one high school town. It's a one high school town. They got the money for it.
A lot.
They got the money for it. But yeah, man, 7,000 kids. 7,000 kids. That is most than 3 universities in the SWAC combined. On the field at one time. Yes. They cover the whole field.
Lord have mercy, my bad. My cat done turned my Wi-Fi off. I'm like, what the hell? But, yeah, man. But yeah, that's a big old high school, man. That's a big school. It reminds me of Pinola.
Look who we got up in the house. We got none other than Mr. Ken Clark, KC 1400 Media. What's going on, sir?
Brother Ken Clark.
I told you I got you. I told you I got you, man. It's Friday. I was supposed to head to Friday. I was supposed to head to New Orleans, but the Swifties, Taylor Swift and the Swifties done took over all the hotels and stuff. So
yeah, you probably wasn't gonna be able to get down there. They probably stretched all the way out between Metairie.
Yeah. Metairie and Kenner and on the lakefront. I wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I remember they about 510 years ago.
Wow.
Brother Bakar, what's going on right here? What's going on? Peace and blessings to you. We got Jay White. He done made his way to Birmingham for the Magic City Classic. Y'all turn up. Hey, I want to give a major shout out to the A&M Bulldogs, y'all. What up, bro?
Hey, what's up, brother? Man. Hey, I had to stop by and show some love, man. Good hard to stop in, man. It's rare that I get to listen to a show, man. I'm over here in Daytona. We over here frolicking a little bit. That's all.
You doing all right?
What's up, brother? Said, how you doing, man?
It's all right. You doing all right?
Oh man, I can't complain, bro.
How Mama doing?
Mama's better, man. She's better.
Right,
one day at a time, brother. I appreciate you for asking.
Oh yeah,
one day at a time.
Yeah, man. She on the church pulling from that church, man. So we, in our prayer group. So yeah.
Oh, no doubt, man. Thank you for that.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, no doubt, brother.
Man,
I just had to come over, man, and show some support, man. That's all. You're doing great work, bro. I just want to tell you, man, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. You know what I mean? And you support us, so we definitely want to show that same love and support, bro, for real. And I had a good time, seeing you guys in the Jack last week. So hell of a time.
It was one hell of a time. I was like, you know what? I haven't had this much fun even if I was working, I haven't had this much fun since I was an undergrad. That was, that was a long time ago, right there.
Hey man, homecoming gonna be a little stupid next week. I don't know if you're gonna make it, but from what I'm hearing, it's gonna be great. A lot
I'm
of
gonna
tickets
try.
sold.
We trying, so we gonna try to get some stuff going on. I want to give a shout out to A&M, the A&M Bulldogs, they media team, for making them those little shorts, those vignettes. I
don't know what you're talking about. I gotta go check them out, bro. I've been, man. Shoot, dude. I went from one coastline to the other, so I ain't seen nothing yesterday, and then today I stay in my little bubble. But go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off. What they do? What they do?
So each day coming up to today, they came out with a little short film. Basically, the A&M, like the dad be intimidating the little girl boyfriend and choosing the son, talking about he should have been a bulldog instead of a hornet. So it's like every day they come out with
creative.
something different. I was like, you know what? This is funny, but it's genius though. And I think anybody who got a media team should actually, I want to say emulate that, but kind of have a, like get some ideas off of that, especially when it's your rival, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man, Magic City Classic weekend, bro. That's a really big time classic right there, man. So I got to go check it out. I'll definitely check it out. I'll get caught up. I've been, I've been kind of off the radar a little bit. And then, too, let me say this, bro, because you will understand this. And for those who don't get it, man, when you're doing this media stuff, man, it's a grind, bro. It's a grind. It's a labor of love, but it's also you put a lot of hours into this thing, man. We've been traveling, you know what I'm saying? TD and I are on a consecutive streak. We haven't missed a game in shucks, man. Almost. It's been a while. But I'll say it this way. When you're doing it like this so much, man, you miss a lot because you really can get a little into your own little bubble. And if you're not paying attention, you kind of will get sidetracked a little bit, bro. So that's kind of what it is for me. And when I get a second to not have to be on the screen and not have to talk, bro, I just be chilling, bro. Like I'm not really talking. I really don't assert myself like that in like real life. I just be laid back. But doing this is a little different, bro. So I'm gonna get to go and just kind of look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I, like I was telling people, we was on the sideline on the south end zone. I was like, "Hey, man, I see why he say he go retarded when it's the game and it's that close and stuff." Because it was like he don't want to be bothered, and I understand because I'm the same. I be the same way. I'm like, God damn it. Don't.
Oh man, I was a fan first. Now
that
used to be in. Hey, I used to be in 112, man. Shout out to the section 112 crew over at the vet, bro. And man, dude, I used to just be like, hey, bro, hey, man, hey, when the game started, all that old extra shit, I don't care nothing about none of that. I don't want to talk about it. I don't care who's who. Don't point nobody out to me. If you ain't talking football, bro, please don't talk to me about nothing. I'll talk to you after the game. That's how it is, bro. That's how it is. You know this, bro. You know this already.
And I was laughing. I said I could. And when Richard said what he said on the intercom, I was like, "Oh, he about to go off." And I was like, "Yeah." It was funny because it was yourself and Blue. Blue was like, "Man, shut the fuck up." God. I couldn't do nothing but laugh, man. I could not do nothing but laugh. I was like, man, I was getting ready to take a picture, and I was like, you know what? I can't even take a picture because I'm damn near dying on the sideline laughing at y'all too.
Man, it be so much stuff going on, bro, and during the games. Y'all know what we do. When game day, man, I have a very specific stuff that I grab. And what I do, man, is I just grab the stuff that, and this is why I love what y'all did. You and Timona, y'all were getting like tailgate interviews and stuff like that. That was cool content, bro. I just, man, I told TD today, because TD and KT Dub is here. I said last year when we did this, we were grinding. We went to every game. It was like live show on Friday night, live show Saturday morning. And bro, we went through the whole season, and I don't really think we really enjoyed it or got to really like experience it because we were working.
Yeah.
So now what we do is, I'm like, I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna, during football season going forward, we're gonna shift to not having Friday night shows. We're gonna shift to Saturday morning previews because it's more of a.
That's good though.
Yeah, because what it does, Doc, it allows us to, like, I've never been to Daytona. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time.
I've been a couple of times.
I've never been here before, and we got a chance to, move around a little bit. I went to the Bethune Cookman campus. I took photos of, Mary McLeod Bethune, the statue. You know what I'm saying? We rode through campus, and bro, we wouldn't have really. I mean, we could have, but it would have been like rush, man. Let's get back. Let me try to prep. And man, I ain't gonna be on long, but it was cool to just kind of pop in, see what you guys talking about, kick it, say what up, everybody, and then I'm watching the World Series right now, watching the Knicks and the Pacers. I'm finna watch the Lakers, and man, I'm chilling, bro. And then Saturday we'll get up, and I already got the layout for the show. Got a lot to really get into the game, but we had a chance to talk to Coach Gallen today. Me, TD, and KP Dub. Great conversation, bro. Amazing insight, like thought process on the approach. Some of the stuff we're gonna do tomorrow, from as far as wrinkles, you guys will see it live when we see it live. But just kind of knowing what they're gonna do, I think we'll have, we'll be a little excited because it'll be a different look in certain capacities, bro. But my point in saying all of that, not to steal your thunder, was just, bro, we don't get to experience this shit, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, Jackson State is first love, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like JSU football, we love this shit, bro. But at the same time, when you working in a space that you love, you also want to enjoy it too, bro. It don't want to just be work, because then you ain't, for many of us, Jack State is kind of like, get away from work and get away from life, and we just go enjoy it. That's why people be stressing so bad when it go left, right?
Yeah.
But man, I'm in a much better space this time around, because it's like, bro, I want to live, bro. I want to live this out a little bit and not just be working and grinding. And I love getting on the screen, talking to the family, bro. But this carves out a lane for you guys. I want everybody, man, to join the channel, man. Continue to support Doc for what he do, and follow him on social. And bro, we'll grow and elevating this shit together, man.
So we got an update. Mara is up 21-8 on Lanier at halftime.
Shout out to the Mustangs. I'm a Mustang. I was a Mustang before I was a Jaguar. So I used to say a musty stang, but I ain't musty. So I'm gonna say a Jaguar, a Mustang Jaguar. That's what I am. So
man,
shout out to 1400 Merrill Drive, baby.
So the way I look at it, for me, especially like when high school football season come around here in Dallas, it's like I try to go to a game or two, just get away. And then of course you know what I'm saying, shout out to Son Boom. Of course, going to the State Fair Classic. And I don't, sometimes I look at it as being at work, since I've been doing this for like the last almost 3 years. But at the same time, it's like, look, I just want to go here and watch a game, eat my turkey leg, get my funnel cake. I don't care about none of that stuff right there. I want to watch the football game. I want to watch the halftime. I want to get my turkey leg, get my funnel cake, walk around, get full, get fat, and be happy and then go home. That's just me. And then whatever else I do, either when I get home or the next day, that's what I do on the next day. Other than that, and then homecoming, I didn't go last year for homecoming, but the last year before that in 22, when we went, my mom was like, my mom and dad, and they was like, is this you gonna have fun or is this business? I said, it's really both. It's both. I'm trying to have fun because I want to catch up with folks that I ain't seen in umpteen years. But at the same time, this still a business because this is something that I still gotta promote this thing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta promote this thing and all this other, all this other stuff. So, I try to think like that, and then doing the thing with Suno. It was cool. It's cool and everything, but once my health kind of started going down a little bit, like with my blood pressure and my in my heart. For those that don't know, I have an enlarged heart. Okay, that's what kicks off my high blood pressure. I had to set, I got to set back, and it's crazy because I don't like missing work. I don't like missing work, but when it comes to my health, I don't care what anybody say. I just got to lay my ass down somewhere and rest up and try to do what I can. But other than that, it's been a joy. It's been a ride. Going places that I thought I would never go to, and just meeting people that I've only seen either on TV or on YouTube streets. So it's one of the things that I can enjoy and cherish, and then get people like Uncle Sid on here and debut him, and we go talk about the picks and stuff like that. It's enjoyable. I really enjoy it now. But other than that, I just got word on the street. Is halftime in Cedar Hill, and DeSoto is kicking our ass right now, 35-7.
Well, DeSoto been on a tear lately, bro. So we still got one DeSoto. We still got a DeSoto alum with Evan Henry still on the roster right now, man. I think he's the only one. I think he's the only one left.
Yeah. Because Tyson graduated.
Tyson Alexander, he gone. Yeah, we had a few of them, man, for a second, but now we done shifted over to Louisville. So we gotta.
Hey, they got a player that's a D tackle slash tight end.
I like him, man. He's a 3-star kid. I think we have offered him. I think we have. I gotta check on that. I think we have, but I like the kid a lot, man. And I'm gonna say this, man. Ethan's mom, bro, was telling me about him. He's him and Ethan are really good friends, and she told me about him before everybody else jumped on. She was like, "Look, this kid right here is on the up and up, and y'all need to jump on him now because I'm telling you, he's gonna be the next one." You know what I'm saying? And they also have a 5-star offensive lineman. We knew we weren't gonna get him because he's going to Oklahoma. Last I checked, I think he's gonna be a Sooner. But they paid the crap out of him, but he won. It's gonna be hard to get 5 stars in this new climate unless you really got
the money.
Yeah, unless you got some money, you do better off just hunting for 4 stars, or you still go after them. It's just too many opportunities for them to make money at this point. I did see that the NCAA made some rule changes for something in relation to like shaving down some, I guess, roster spots. So there will be a trickle effect down to the Division I AA schools like ours. We just have to be ready, man. That's why we're building a collective. You know what I mean? We need everybody to join the collective. It's a JSU collective. We got a fundraiser coming up, man, January 11th in Vicksburg, and we'll start pushing the ticket sales for that pretty soon, probably the beginning of November. But we're still in the planning phase.
How is campus looking over there at Bethune? I know because of the storm, hurricane.
Everything looks pretty normal to me. I mean, of course, this is my first time. It doesn't look like a town that's been hit by a bunch, like a hurricane. I talked to the lady today we went to the store. She was saying like it was worse. Milton was bad because she said it was like the lightning wasn't like zigzagging. It was going sideways, like horizontally.
Right.
And it looked like lines in the air, you know. So, but it looks okay. I mean, you can see some spots look like it was, you know, you saw some storm damage, but I haven't been all over the place. I've been to a good little spot. We went over to the stadium yesterday. I mean, earlier to go check it out. They were having a high school football game over there, Mainland.
Mainland, yeah.
Mainland, yeah. That's where Vince Carter played. Zoe told me about that yesterday. And then I got a chance to see the Daytona, International Speedway.
Oh yeah,
that thing huge, bro.
Yeah, it is a little bit bigger than it's a little bit bigger than the Texas Motor Speedway here in Fort Worth.
Yeah, that thing humongous, bro. That's a big old state. That's a big old speedway, bro.
So for
home of the Daytona 500, that's a big one. That one and the one in Talladega. Man,
Talladega is big.
Yeah, they take forever to get around. Forever.
They said this one was 2.5 miles, I think.
2.5 miles. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. It
wow.
is. I mean, and you think about it, Ken. Look at here, bro, Ken. When they had that Daytona 500, you can't even get in within a 10-mile radius of that speedway.
I was saying that today. I said, I bet when they had them races, man, it'd be thick over here, bro. Woo.
Yeah, you know, most of them people, they come to that probably like 3 days before, 3 and 4 days before the actual race.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's just that food. Hey, between there and Talladega, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, you got an invitation for tailgate. King said HBCU band talk. He's a Bethune Cookman alum. Come by tailgate spot number 90 tomorrow.
Tailgate spot number 90. You will see me. I will be there. I will definitely come see you guys, man. For real.
Man, Eric said everybody's welcome. Don't matter if you're a tiger or a wildcat. Everybody's welcome over there. Get you some good food and stuff.
Yeah, it's been love since I've been out here, man. Like the Wildcat family out here, they've been of course they not playing good football right now, but they feel just I mean, there's a concert going on tonight. I think Big Boy, Young Jock, Money Loan. So
that's a good. That's
actually. I was like, man, that's a really good. That's a really. I know, right? I was like, shit, I go to that. I love Big Boy, man. Outkast, you know, Andre 3 Stacks, one of my favorite rappers of all time.
All time, right?
But but I love Big Boy.
Well, you know, his son go to school there.
He does. He does.
Cross
Patton, yeah.
Yeah, he go to school there. I was like, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
shoot, man, that made me want. Damn, I should have saved my money up to go to Daytona. I ain't been since.
And don't forget about William Roberts III goes there too.
Yeah, man. Rick Ross' son. That's right. That's right, man. They got some. Look, man. I was saying, bro. It's a nice town, man. It's a nice town. Look like a small, intimate campus. You know what I'm saying? And it's got that college feel to it, from what I can tell. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. Private school, man. I just, man, it ain't on the field. It's always war now. You know what I'm saying? But I've been enjoying it because you get to kind of like go into some spaces you've never been in. This is more MEAC country than SWAC. They just joined the SWAC recently, but this is our first time here. So,
have you seen the beach yet?
Yeah, we're staying on the team hotel is right here at the Hilton, and right here on the beach. So, you know, I actually got from the room. You can see the beach. We was out there chilling on with the view. All the players were kind of walking. Everybody's kind of taking it in. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
Well, Doc, how about this? Let's do SWAC, but while we got Brother Ken on, let's run with the SWAC real quick. Predictions.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's hit it.
Hold on, Uncle Willie got a question for you. He asked me, did you?
Yeah. I tried to answer it. Yeah, I did. I taught there. I taught there for 1 year. I taught at Galloway Elementary for 1 year, and I taught at Brinkley Middle School for 1 year while I was in grad school. Yep.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, before I got it, and I couldn't do it no more because them kids, that was not my calling. I said, you know what? I'm going into business, finance, and insurance, and that's what I've been doing ever since. Because boy, I couldn't do that. No, sir. But
Yeah,
I
you
but
got
I
to have
actually
the patience.
loved it.
You got to have the
I
patience of Job with these kids now, man. This
Yeah,
is
and then I had too much. And one thing that I had, I cared too much, and the parents just, like I had at Brinkley, I think I had about 22 students in my class, and about 8 of them made the honor roll, and you already know who I saw at parent teacher conference. Them 8
Mhm.
families, and the other ones, I'm calling all day like a call-a-thon. But when I kick their son out of class, their son or daughter out of class, oh, they coming. Oh, they
Oh,
coming.
you
Oh,
already know
they on the way. So yeah, it was a good experience. But no, it's a shout out to all the educated people that's in educator, man. Y'all a class act. I promise you are. But let's jump into it, man.
Man, let's jump into it because we are this Friday night. We do our picks. We normally have Mr. Ford on here too. So I did hit him up. So I don't know what's gonna happen. But other than that, man, we're gonna go ahead and hit the SWAC, man. Gonna start with Blessed Dance. We got Pine Bluff. It's their homecoming this weekend, and they taking on Valley.
Pine Bluff by a lot.
Man.
Pine Bluff they do have a passing attack. They have a better roster than I just think they have a better program right now. I know Kendrick Wade is he's in a tough spot right now, man. Coach Wade is in a tough spot. But Coach Hampton got his team believing. I think Pine Bluff's gonna be a tough out for everybody going forward. With their ability to throw the ball. Makai Higgins is leading the conference and I want to say passing yards. He's he can spin it, man. I think the young receiver Gibson, I think is his name, is
Javon Gibson.
Yeah, he's balling as well. So Valley won't have anything to kind of stop that. So I think give me Pine Bluff by 4 touchdowns, bro.
Ooh, got Pine Bluff by 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I don't see them winning by nothing. I mean, if Valley can close the gap some, maybe they win by 21. But I don't think that. I think that's gonna be a blowout, man. In my honest opinion, they not. I don't think they're. Did the Dodgers just go? I'm sorry. Hold on. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, the World Series started today.
Hey, I'm in LA, baby. It's Dodger country over here, dog.
So I ain't mad at you. I tried to give you a go. I tried to give you a go last round. I'm a miracle Met, man, because one of the first.
I wouldn't have been mad if the Mets would have won though. Because I would have. I think just because to see that Mets versus New York Yankees matchup.
Yeah, the Subway Series. And I'm gonna tell you, when I became a Mets fan, you remember back in the day for all the true Jacksoners, which I know you are one. Ken, we had the Jackson Mets years ago.
Oh, without question.
In Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, the first professional baseball player I met was actually Darryl Strawberry.
Strawberry, man.
Darryl Strawberry. They was in Jackson, man, and that's when I became a Mets fan. And I think they called him up like maybe 2 weeks later. And I remember his very first at bat, he hit a home run. That's how
in the transfer.
Yeah, you breaking up pretty bad, brother.
Okay.
Hold on. So let me say, Pine Bluff, man, I love Coach Wade. You know what I'm saying? One of the up and coming young coaches in the conference. But right now, they got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of issues on their hand.
They do.
And hopefully he'll get it cracking up by next season.
He got a long way to go, Doc. I don't
They
even
got
think
a
he
long,
gonna. I
yeah.
don't even think next season is gonna be able to help him. I mean, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know, bro.
I want to say valid by at least a touchdown, but man, the way Pine Bluff been playing, I'm gonna go with the Golden Lions by 3 touchdowns in this one.
Yeah, I'll take 35. I take 35-14. Or
Yeah,
something like 38-7, 38-17 or something like that. You know, 21 or more. I wouldn't be shocked if Pine Bluff hit 40 though.
Like that, man. I had to kick the dog out, man, because he keep going on about my Wi-Fi, man, and it's messing with my cell phone. So I just turn everything off and reset it real quick. But yeah, I agree with the sentiments, Ken. He broke it down astutely. I think tomorrow, but this is my shock jock pick of the week. I'm gonna say Pine Bluff, and I agree with that 4 touchdowns. But I think that their quarterback will have 500 yards total offense tomorrow. I think he's gonna do about 350 passing and about 150 rushing, and I think he's gonna count for 6 touchdowns tomorrow.
That's a lot.
Yep. Yep. I think he's gonna. That wide receiver. I think he's gonna go for 200 tomorrow.
Woo, 200 is a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it because if you look at the DBs, which that's Kendrick Wade's thing, coaching the DBs. You know, he had extensive career. You know, he even played DB at Cleveland East Side back in the day. But he just don't have the DBs, man. And this guy here is balling. All you got to do is just throw it up to him. And you know, they don't really have no line to, you know, get a rush on this quarterback. So he's gonna have a field day. He's gonna have a field day.
Let's see. We got another homecoming that's tomorrow. And my niece said she ain't came home this whole week. She said she is staying in Prairie View. So Prairie View takes on A&M Commerce. 2:00 kickoff on ESPN Plus. I'm gonna go with PV, but I ain't gonna go by a lot. I'll probably give him 10. I'll probably give him at least 10. I'm gonna give him at least 10. I can't see them by a lot. They kind of.
It depends on which Commerce team pulls up, man. I know they last time I looked at Commerce when they played against Grambling, but they actually played okay in that game, but they turned the ball over. So I don't know if the quarterback is still the same quarterback or if they playing any better. What's their record, Doc?
1-6.
So the one game. Oh well, yeah. PV should take this one. I know Grambling had to grind it out, but I mean it was an ugly game, but they wound up beating them. I mean, I'm gonna roll with the SWAC on this one, man. I say give me PV by, single digit. Give me PV by a touchdown, man. I think they can pull it out, even if it's not a field goal. Because PV came back and beat Grambling in the 5 overtimes classic. So
Grambling ain't really Grambling ain't really been the same since they beat us.
They played up. I mean, they could have. That game was winnable. It was actually versus Prairie View. I mean, Prairie View let them come back in the end. Usually, when a team closes the gap and goes into overtime like that, usually that team that ties it up kind of wins that game. But Grambling is still figuring some stuff out. But I think PV, man, give me PV by. I don't know what the spread is on that, but I take PV winning a close one, man.
Yeah, same here. You explained it to the T. He explained it to the T. Yeah, I take it the same. I take the same by 7. I think it'll probably be 21-14.
Okay.
So yeah, I got Prairie View because my niece said if I don't pick them, she's like, I'm not giving you nothing for Christmas. My niece is she's a sophomore now at Prairie View, so she going into teaching. So we're gonna have another teacher in the family. Got Timon up in here. She said PV by 50.
That's all right. Hey, that's all right.
Damn.
Blue said he don't trust Prairie View right now.
Well, Blue. That's why I said by a touchdown, though. That's why I said by a touchdown.
We'll say in two.
Went back out. But now, oh my goodness, hold on. You know, yeah, he into the gulag. Oh man, but now Simone
But
talking
no,
about
not one. No.
550. But it's gonna be. I'm gonna
Now,
tell
if
you
they
like
playing
this.
9 quarters, if they playing like 10,
Yeah, you chopping.
He
You
he
cutting up
choppy.
pretty bad. You sound like you're making some good points, but we don't know what you're saying.
No, but so it's gonna be a packed house. It's gonna be a little bit over 16,000 in the stadium. It's gonna be more that's outside of the stadium because they tailgating.
no,
They done
sorry.
got the Zydeco band going up in there.
No,
They got the trail.
no.
I think they ain't got the trail rides or something like that. But I remember last year they kind of shut that down because it was shooting at the trail ride. And I asked my niece what was going on with that. She's like, man, Uncle David, niggas just being stupid out here. Like, hey, it is what it is. But as long as you ain't hurt, we good.
So what's the next game?
But the next game we got down in the shell, Grambling taking on Texas Southern. We talked about this. Texas Southern is another team that's pretty much trying to get stuff right, and I think they got the right coach to get this, to get this going with Coach Dishman. But I'm gonna go with Grambling. I'm gonna go with Grambling by 10. I don't trust Miles Crowley. I don't trust Miles Crowley because you can either get the Miles Crowley that passing for maybe about 300 yards and by maybe three, 4 touchdowns, or you get the Miles Crowley that passing for about 145 yards and throw you 2 or 3 interceptions and put you out of the game.
That's fair. I still like Grambling in this one. Grambling has a better quarterback play, even with Miles being a bit up and down, a little bit inconsistent. I think Brother Jones, what's his name, Andrew, the linebacker number 6.
Oh yeah,
really like him. One of the best linebackers in the SWAC, if not. He's one of the best in the SWAC, man. I think he's up there in tackles. I think Blue recently, I think it was him that Blue mentioned about being potentially Defensive Player of the Year, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, he's either him or Traquan Thomas.
No. I think that was the young man from Alabama State, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Traquan Thomas from Alabama
Traquan
State.
Thomas. So that's who it was. Traquan Thomas. But I think he was the HBCU plus stats Defensive Player of the Week. I think either last week or the week before last. But number 6, I really like this film when I was watching him. He gets from sideline to sideline pretty quickly. In a game like this, when you have a quarterback that can't really throw the ball, Texas Southern, and they want to run, when you got a good linebacker that can pretty much shut that down. I think Grambling does enough to take away what Texas Southern does do well. So I think Grambling wins this game. I like this by 10, but give me Grambling by 14.
Oh, okay.
I agree.
Yeah, I think Grambling is fighting for their life. Texas Southern is not in the mix. I don't think they're gonna be even considered in the running. But I think Grambling knows that a 2-win or two or possibly a 2-win team is gonna come out of the West. So Grambling can be that,
That's true.
But they still got the Bayou Classic at the end. If they can somehow, get better in their rank, as far as their record from the SWAC record, then I think they'll get this one. Grambling has to win this game. It's a must win or their season is done.
Yeah,
right.
If they somehow they drop this one, that's it. I mean, they out of it.
Yeah, but Texas Southern can throw a monkey wrench into everything.
But one thing I gotta agree with Ken. One thing I am shocked about this year, in the SWAC, we have great linebacker play throughout our league, man. We really do.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, because really, although everybody be flying to the ball on Jackson State defense, but I'm in love with I'm sorry, but with Reed Pulliam, man. I really am. It's just something about him. It's just like he's always there. And I love linebackers that's always there. you're gonna see their jersey on every tackle play. So, shout out to those guys. I do like the guy from Alabama State, that middle linebacker there. And actually, Pine Bluff actually has a decent linebacker. Pretty decent.
Okay.
Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Been watching him too.
What else we got? We all say Grambling.
Oh yeah, no doubt. 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
2 touchdowns. So
yeah, unfortunately, I mean, Texas Southern, they should have gone with Jace. I don't see why they didn't do it, because he was a newcomer of the year, and I thought that would play, more into like a seniority type of cachet. But new coaching staff, new ideas. So, and they tried to bring him in, but I just think he's rusty right now. So and then he doesn't have the practice reps, that he needs to succeed. So. Yeah, they figuring out their quarterback situation, because, and I'm gonna take this from brother Ken Clark. They starting quarterback can't throw it 5 miles over the other side of the ball, and so he just he can't do it.
I don't know what's going on. I know KJ Cooper was in there one time. I don't know if he's back from injury.
Started. Yeah, he was starting, and then he got hurt, and then they brought in the redshirt freshman Jordan Davis from. He's local. He's from Fort Bend Marshall. That's a good high school program right there too. He's held his own, and then of course Jace Wilson. But the thing about it is that Coach Dishman always says, if you practice good, you're gonna play in the game. I mean,
that's kind of a SWAC. That's not a SWAC, but that's more of a spades approach. First hand open. You know what I mean? Like at some point, I don't think that's sustainable. Honestly, I think you gotta, because in the end, I mean, you can going throughout a season. It's a long season. It's a long camp. You have spring training, then you have summer camp, then you have fall camp, and then you have the regular season. So continuity, game reps, all that stuff matters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of a revolving door. I get it, but you have to allow players to get a rhythm and get a game rhythm. If they have a bad game or potential, I understand that, and I think he does that because he's still learning the players that he has. So I think that's more of a first year approach. If you're still doing that in year 2, it probably ain't gonna be a year 3. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
That's right. I agree. That's right. I agree with that.
All right. So we're gonna say that stay Bethune for last, very last. We're gonna talk about that after we do our picks for the MEAC and stuff. So there ain't number 3 games in the MEAC. Tennessee State is off this week. Hampton is hosting Elon, which is an interesting game. And North Carolina I don't know, because Elon is not the same team that beat the brakes off on North Carolina Central.
But Hampton is up and down, though. I would love for Hampton to win, but we'll come back to it, though.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. And then I think A&T, I don't know what's going on with A&T. They need Jesus. Southern is on the road in good old Tallahassee, Florida, take on them FAMU Rattlers.
Tough game. Very tough game.
And if you haven't seen my little thing, yes, Jackson State is FAMU's daddy. Anyway, Southern, I don't know. We talk about this.
I'm gonna shock a few folks when I get my take on this one. I think I don't know. I don't know if the Rattlers are gonna like what I'm about to say, but I think coming off the loss to Jackson State, Southern has figured it out in a sense what their identity is. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't do a lot of things great, but they do some things pretty good. And that's really all you really need in the SWAC if you can make it work. 3-0 for a reason. Now, I want to give FAMU some credit because FAMU hasn't lost a game at Bragg Stadium, and I think they're on a 20-something, 26-game winning streak.
21.
Yep. 21.
Yeah, so 21-game winning streak. I know Southern went there before, a few years back. They didn't get it done, but Here's what I'm gonna say. Southern has a decent defense, bro.
Yeah.
They have a decent defense and they can run the football. Who was the player of the game versus Alcorn last week?
Kendrick
Was it
Grimes.
Alcorn that they played? Kendrick Grimes. So Kendrick Grimes rushed for over 100 yards, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So he rushed for over 100 yards against Alcorn, who has the SWAC preseason defense player of the year. Is that not correct? Malachi Bailey?
That's
Correct.
correct.
All right. So what does FAMU struggle with?
Running
The
the ball.
wrong.
I mean, stopping the run.
I think Southern gonna run the damn ball down their throat. And I think Southern has a good enough defense to stifle the best player they have on their offense, which is Daniel Richardson. And I'm telling you right now, I know they're gonna be fighting for their life because they know that if they lose this game,
It's over.
it's done. It's over with. It's over with already. But we still can. If we did some stupid stuff and lost a game, and then now they back in it. But the point that I'm making is Southern. I'm taking Southern in this game, bro. I'm taking Southern in this game. I just look at the analytics of it, and I just think that what they do well is way. I'm telling you that the data. Damn, the data is there, bro. They can't stop the run and they can't run the ball. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't run the ball and the other team can, I hear you, EA. I feel you. I'm not saying, listen, y'all, I just gave you credit. Y'all got a winning streak, but y'all got a lot of problems too. The winning streaks don't do away with analytics, bro.
Sure don't.
Y'all have yet to score a rushing touchdown, and this is game number what? Somebody tell me what game this is.
They on game number 8 now. 8.
So it's going to be game number 8. They've yet to score a rushing touchdown. Yes, they got a 21-game winning streak. Southern ain't won over there. It's a house of horrors. I understand all of that. All I'm saying is that I think they got a defense that's good enough to contain Richardson, and they got a good enough running attack to create some problems. So give me Southern in a close one. You can give me Southern by a touchdown. And I would love to, piss on Southern, but this ain't about fandom. This is just about football and calling it like I see it. And I think Southern goes into brag and ends that streak. You know what I'm saying?
What we say over here, Uncle said, facts over what?
Man, facts over fandom all the time. And I will agree with what brother Ken just said. The biggest issue with me going into this game is that what Southern does well, the same thing what Ken was saying, is what FAMU does the worst. And that's an appetite for destruction. That's an appetite for destruction.
We want to just say we don't lose and brag. All right. Every streak comes to an end. Yeah, I'm just saying you better find a running game and you better figure out how to stop the run. This is what I'm trying to figure out about FAMU. How y'all that bad at the run and still can't stop it? So were they just stopping each other in camp? Were they just thought they run defense was really good or something? Because they damn sure ain't got no rushing attack. I ain't talking smack. I'm just telling you what it is, bro. Y'all had 69 rush yards against us. Now Daniel Richardson is that dude now. He a dude. And I ain't taking nothing from him. But I'm just telling y'all, how long do you get to go throughout a season where your running backs don't see the end zone not once, and you're not even averaging 100 yards rushing for your season, and you're giving up a lot? That's all I'm saying. And then look, Southern's sitting at the top. They ain't lost a SWAC game yet. All right, it is what it is. We'll see.
No, they have not. And the biggest thing to
you going out? Went out trying to get his explanation going on.
Lord, my phone, man. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay.
C-Spire.
Okay, but let me add something on to this while my phone working. You know what else? Southern has this week? They got the Jackson State game on tape.
That's true.
They got Jackson State. They got tape. So You better watch for that because y'all gonna have to. I mean, FAMU is gonna have to tackle some running backs tomorrow. They're gonna really have to tackle. And I ain't talking about. And you better not have one of them issues because you got Dylan and you got Rhyme that they don't just go down like that with that little one arm tackle stuff, a little push downs. You got to hit them and wrap them up. So better be mindful. And I'm like Ken. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Jackson. I mean not Jackson State, but I'm gonna go Southern 21-20.
Let me get mine. First, shout out to my nephew JTV Videos. He said he fully is monetized. Is finally monetized. Congratulations to you. So everybody, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel, JTV Videos on YouTube right there. He do all the band stuff and everything. First and foremost, I will never say in a million years that I'm going for that team down in Baton Rouge. I would not call them by their name. I would call them the school that's on. I would even call them the school in Scotlandville. But that's who I'm gonna go with right there this weekend against FAMU. We all saw it. It's that run defense for FAMU is terrible. Terrible. I think y'all run defense is worse than the next terrible run defense in the conference is Valley. Y'all are on the pace like that with Valley. Then you can't run the ball to save your life. And y'all having mass meetings, y'all having town hall meetings and everything. But my thing is, look, it is what it is. I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna call it like it is. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars, and I'm gonna go with them by 3. I'm gonna say 20-17. The school of Scotlandville. That's what I'm gonna go with. And then the last one will be Mr. Ford. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, man?
We good. We good. We good.
How you doing, Mr. Ford?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing all right, man. How about yourself?
We summoned him. Hey, we were talking about them rattlers, man, and he done pulled up on us.
Man, I'm sorry, man. My phone, man. But I've been doing all right, though.
Let me say this right here. They might get that streak ended at Bragg, but it won't be Southern. Let me tell you something. Southern got 2 coordinators. They wouldn't be good if they was in high school. And don't nobody want them. You know anybody else want Mark Frederick? Do you know anybody else want what's Henry Miller? No. So I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, somebody might end that streak in Bragg, but it won't be Southern. You can bet that. Because let me tell you something. Let me say this right here. Let me say this. Now, Southern got some athletes, but they ain't got no coaching staff. Okay? And neither one of them coordinators in the top 5 in the SWAC. Now, you right about that defense. That defense is what's carrying them. But like you said, now, all Mark know how to do is run the ball. Like I told him on Miss Tamona's show, I said, let's play the game of imagine. Imagine if Southern had a real offensive coordinator instead of a running back coach calling the plays.
That's right.
I agree.
I just think that now I don't mind being wrong. It's just that I'm just going straight data. Maybe Daniel Richardson is that good to where they feel like they don't need a rushing attack or something. I don't know, man, but you got to have backs that can run it. And maybe they pull off 100 yards on tomorrow. I don't know, but
well, here's the question. The thing is they going to change the play caller this year? I mean, during the season, or they going to wait till after the season? But you better believe, and I tell everybody all the time, Southern, Jackson State, Grambling, Florida A&M, North Carolina A&T got some of the smartest fans in the country. Don't tell me nothing about no FCS, FBS. They got some of the smartest fans in the country. And you better believe it would be a new play call in Tallahassee come next year. Okay. Now, my thing is, will they put enough pressure during the season to make that move? I don't know about that. But I can tell you, come next year, Joe Henry will not be calling them plays in Tallahassee. You can believe that.
Woo. And let's move on to the next, to this right here. Magic City Classic in Birmingham. I said this. I want to put this on my bucket
I know,
list.
Brother EA was saying that at the game, but I know you're moving on, Doc. But EA was done with the OC. He was done with the OC after it held at the end of the third quarter. He was like, he came down and told us. He's like, man, that dude got to go.
Yeah. So we got the Magic City Classic in Birmingham. That's on my bucket list. I'm trying to go next year. AD Paul Bryant, make sure you get me some tickets for next year, or give me a media pass. You the AD. Let's work that out. But look, both teams coming in 3-3. Maynard has done a turnaround with his team. Really after the Gulf Coast Challenge against Jackson State, where he put in Xavier Langford, and I feel like Xavier Langford should have been the starter from the jump. Of course, they play Auburn. We knew they were going to lose to Auburn, and then they play Austin Peay. They're going to lose to Austin Peay, but it was some games that they could have won just alone by the quarterback situation that they have. But they are in a better situation than his counterpart over in Montgomery and Coach E-Rob, because they can't pass the ball worth the lick. I got a cousin that's 12 years old that can pass the ball better than the quarterback on their team. I mean, he ain't no been in the 7th grade. But this is what they do have. They do have their defense. They do have a running game. But it's going to be a clash. What you say? And I think it's going to be a little bit of 30,000 in the stands at Egypt Field. So
yeah, that's going to be they're going to have a big turnout. I mean, I'm going to keep it simple. I think Alabama, outside of Jackson State right now, Alabama A&M got the best offense in the conference. They got the better quarterback play, and I think they got what they need to beat State in this Magic City Classic this time around. State got the best defense. They got the best offense of the two teams. So, but I also think that State is crippled offensively. They just don't have. They got a good rushing attack. I like Holtzclaw. I like Kinsey. I like those running backs over there, man. They don't mind. Look, they let you know what they're gonna do. But the young man that come in as a receiver that converted back to quarterback, I mean, he got in and did some stuff. He's serviceable. You know what I mean? But seeing Maine and them and Alabama and them play, in Mobile, seeing that team and seeing what they do, I really, really, really like their left tackle, Vincent, number 76.
Oh yeah,
kid is nasty, man. We'll throw good money at him if he hit the portal, but that kid is. They got a really big offensive line, and I think that offensive line is big enough and nasty enough to offset that defense. Look, Rico Dozier and crew, the young man you just mentioned, what's his name? Taiwan, what his name is. The young man,
Thomas.
Traquan Thomas. They got a really good defense, bro. So I'm not gonna take nothing from them. Burgess over there on the backside. They got big DBs, but this is an Eddie Robinson style defense. And they're going to make it tough on him. They're going to make it tough on Langford. But Langford is a damn football player, bro. He's a baller to me. I really like Langford just as a football player. Quarterback, he get the job done. And I think it's a classic game, so a lot of that stuff go out the record. Just give me Alabama A&M by 10. I'll take them by 10. We'll see. I got them winning the Magic City Classic.
Me too.
What you got, Mr. Ford?
I'm riding with Maynard. Like I told you on Mr. Mona show, I'm riding with Maynard.
Hey, Maynard wins this game. That U-Haul is not the parking lot of Legion Field. It might creep up back to Huntsville if they don't get the next game going. But to me, I still say Bama State is still one-dimensional because they can only run the ball. They got the same issues as FAMU, where they can't really throw the ball worth the damn, but they can run the ball. FAMU can pass the ball worth the damn, but they can't run the ball. So, and A&M's defense is actually playing much better since the Gulf Coast Challenge. And just think about that. Remember, they scored 28 straight points in the second half. It held us to 7 in the second half of that game right there. I'm a ride with the Bulldogs from the hill. I'm gonna ride with Bulldogs from the hill. Uncle Sid, what you got? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. You there? I think his phone's still messing up. But other than that, we got A&M. We all got A&M win this game. Move on to the MEAC. We got Howard is on the road to take on Norfolk State. Norfolk State, this is their second MEAC game because they played Central in the Circle C Classic. Howard is coming off a beatdown by Tennessee State at their homecoming. The issue they got is they got no quarterback. And then of course the issue that Norfolk State has is that they ain't got no quarterback. Because I think Jalen Daniels is he's hurt. But somebody got to come out of this though. Somebody got to come out of the winner in this, and I'm gonna go with the Bison, just because. And I don't want to hear Erica's mouth to win.
So is Otto Coons not back? Is he not playing?
Otto is hurt.
How did he get hurt and he didn't play? Unless he played and got hurt.
He played and got hurt.
Damn, that sucks.
But let's say something about my mic. Oh well. Can you hear my mic? Is it going in and out?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. But I said yes, Mr. Haynes. Yeah, I'm at your MEAC. You come on up. So I'm gonna go with Howard on this one. I really don't pick Howard a lot, but I'm gonna go with Howard. Mr. Ford, what you got?
Howard, they in total disarray in Norfolk. Them people looking for a new head coach.
Delaware State is making their way down to Orangeburg to take on South Carolina State. Chennisberry, who I call on this show Black Thanos, he is out there collecting Infinity Stones, and he is making his mark to a MEAC championship. I figured it was going to take him some time in year one, but he said, "F that, we gonna kickstart it right now." I'm gonna go with the Bulldogs by at least 30 in this one because
Damn, bro.
Delaware State, Delaware State can't get it right.
Man, Delaware State that bad? I thought Delaware State was doing pretty good this season. I mean, they're not getting the W's, but they were.
Yeah, they doing good, but I'm like the way that South Carolina State is playing as far as offensively, and then their defense is catching up with the offense. I'm gonna say, I'd say Bulldogs by 30.
Damn. Hey, I'm gonna go Howard with you guys. I'm gonna go Howard with you guys. I don't know about no pretty doc. I just that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. But
Oh yeah,
well, I got
Blue
South
said the
Carolina
starting
State done.
quarterback is out. Yeah,
Okay.
he said Marquise Adams is out for the rest of the year. So,
Damn.
you got them,
Okay.
Mr. Ford. What you got over there, Mr. Ford?
It ain't but one game matter in the MEAC right now, and that's the night that South Carolina State entertains North Carolina Central. That game will
Yeah,
determine
that's right.
who wins the MEAC and who comes to the Celebration Bowl for the MEAC. That's all. It's down to that one game.
It's
I think
Halloween
that
night.
game is.
Well, don't Central play Morgan State this week?
Yeah, but
Yep,
Morgan's the offense
in
ain't
Durham.
clicking. I'm telling you,
The
it's
offense
only
is
one
terrible.
game that matters in the MEAC right now. It's when Central goes down to Orangeburg.
And it's
Wow.
homecoming this weekend too. So whatever I should say, sore Eagles, whatever, however they do it, look like they throwing up the X. And now, man, we go because I'm gonna get to my D2 picks in a little bit afterwards. But we'll go ahead and talk Jackson State football. Jackson State taking on Bethune Cookman. It's Bethune Cookman's homecoming. This game is at 2:00. It will be shown on HBCU Go. If you don't have it, don't want to have it, I will gladly put it on here on the Summer Jam screen. We saw last week what can happen when you have multiple turnovers, but you have the will to win the football game. When I think after the fourth turnover, after the fumble, the third fumble by Jacobian, I was like, you know what, this man need to go ahead and look at sophomore version of Vince Young and emulate him. Put the game in your hands. And that's what he did to me. That's in my eyes, that's what he did to me. He went down there, he willed the team. It didn't produce, but then of course, when you got a defense that held a team on offense to pretty much half the yardage that they put up in the first half, not even half the yardage, probably about a third of the yardage that they put up in the first half. Of course, we all know the sack heard around the world. Drew Thompson and scoop scored by Philip Webb. Go up, and this is when Ken goes blue goes ballistic. Why is you kicking the extra point? Go for two. That's when Blue loses his shit. And then you go for two. He go Jacobian runs in for 2, and then next thing you know, another fumble by that linebacker for Ashton and Reed Pulliam. I like that linebacker. And then Amari Matthews caps off the win with to seal the deal. Now we're going to Mary's house in Daytona. We all know that it's some people call this a trap game because we're coming off a high, and we know we supposed, you coming in, we supposed to take care of business, but don't let it. Hold on. It said my mic going in and out. Now, can anybody hear me? Okay, that's good. So y'all can hear me now. So now you go into the house of Mary's got to take care of business. I haven't seen Bethune Cookman this bad. It's been a long time, and of course, them having of course, when they lost to Clark Atlanta, when they had a lead like that, they lost to Clark. I knew that was like, okay, something ain't right with this team. I think we should just go out there and
Hey, Doc. Hey, brother,
Yeah.
I done walked on down, so I'm gonna get ready to hop off. I'm not gonna get into the Jack State. Y'all know who I got in Jack State versus Bethune Cookman, so just tune in the morning on the show. We're gonna break the game down, and then I'll give all my score on the show. So, but keep holding it down, bro. I don't want the noise to be in the background starting to get loud, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Miss Ford, good talking to you.
Yeah, good to hear from you.
Yes, sir. All good, man. Peace out, everybody. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, they gotta go in and handle business tomorrow. What's your take on it, Mr. Ford?
It should be the Scooter game 2.0. It should be 65 to nothing. That's what it's supposed to be. Y'all supposed to go down there and take over the homecoming. It's supposed to be like, wasn't that 2 or 3 years ago y'all went up there and wrecked Alabama A&M's homecoming? Wasn't that the Scooter game? What did they call that?
Yep, that was
okay. It should be Scooter game 2.0.
Simone said belt the ass.
Yeah, right.
And I got the belt to go with right here. But now we gotta go and take care of business. You can't have a letdown from the previous game. I'm looking for Irv to score. I'm looking for Irv to at least rush for 200 yards in this game on this defense.
Hey, speaking of Irv Mulligan, is he ready for the NFL? Do you think he makes the NFL next year?
He is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Where Blue at? Blue, what you got him on your NFL chart? What you got to say about him?
I think he goes into the NFL. I think he's ready. 30 catches for Irv. Irv had a day. All the running backs should have a day. And I think Jacobian can go out there. If you keep him between 25 pass attempts, we'll win the game. The special team, the special team should have a day. Should have a day also. So but I think as far as Irv goes for the NFL, I think he does get a draft free agent tryout. Only because not gonna get drafted because he was injured half of the season last year, and then coming into this season he didn't come in third game of the year. Can go out there and give some teams some look. If he comes to the Cowboys, give my team a look. We need running back ASAP bad. But other than that, I'm gonna go with State. I'm gonna go Jackson State 49. I'm gonna go Bethune Cookman 10. I really don't want to give him a touchdown, but somehow, some way, somebody's gonna sneak a touchdown in there for the Wildcats. We go in there, wreck their homecoming, and we come back to the house.
Do they at the end of the season? Do they keep Woody or do they let him go?
I think they
for another year.
Yeah, I think they keep him.
Okay. Because I told you, I talked to the people up here. They want him out. And I think it was the main thing was that they let Division II Clark Atlanta come down there and beat them in Daytona Beach, and they just threw with him.
Yeah, but at the same time, then you're gonna be right back in the same situation you was before. Like, because now you're gonna have to try to find somebody. Have to get the contract ratified by the board of trustees. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna go and get his He's gonna go and get his They're gonna stay up. It would talk about time I see on the son of brother Congressman Al Green on screen behind VP Harris. Time I guess everybody else is at PB's homecoming. Oh man. But I still think you keep him. You don't let him go. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna rehire Erie. They're not gonna do that. They won't do that. They're not gonna they can try to rehire that guy. But yeah. So what's the word on them those Atlanta streets right now, Mr. Ford?
This whole thing about the possibility of Florida A&M and Tennessee State playing here next year. I'm still trying to get some information on that.
We got Zoe on the chat right now. And then Tennessee State is taking on North Carolina A&T in the John Merritt Classic.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too. Yeah. And then they're gonna go back to Greensboro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Let's see. Let's go to my D2. Big game of the week in the CIAA. Johnson C. Smith is on the road to Winston-Salem, take on Winston-Salem State over at Gray Stadium, 12 p.m. kickoff. Johnson C. Smith is still undefeated at 7. They are coming off a close win against earlier today on YouTube, and pretty much Winston-Salem is coming in riding high. Like I said, they would not have lost to if they would not have lost to A&T, then would be I think it would be a very, very, if they would not lost to them.
You think Norfolk would pursue Flowers? You think Norfolk State would go after him?
Yeah, I think they probably will go after him.
Yeah, I was just wondering because that job is coming open. That Norfolk job is going to come open. I'm wondering would they dip down in the CIAA and pull Flowers up to Norfolk?
I mean, he should get a look.
If not him, what about the guy that's at Virginia Union? You think that'd be interesting? Now, I told you, I saw a really good coach last week. That Sam Shade, he could, wherever he goes, he's going to be successful. Oh, man, he's got a complete team, man. I saw that they beat them. Like y'all talking about belt their ass. They put it to us last week.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was going on. The quarterback, I think he threw for 5 touchdowns in that game with no interceptions.
You talking about the guy at Miles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a complete game. I was there. It was a complete game. We scored first and looked like that really pissed them off. Man. But that guy's, listen, man, I'd love to see that guy come to the SWAC.
So Clark Atlanta got a break because they've been going at it for 8 straight weeks. So they got a break this week. Back next week. In the SIAC, let me see. Miles is on the road at Benedict. I got Miles in that one. You got Fort Valley taking on Morehouse. Is that Morehouse homecoming this weekend?
Yeah, the rumor in Atlanta right now is that the coach at Gibbs, they said that he resigned today. Did you hear that?
Oh no, I ain't hear that. I did not hear that.
Yeah, that's the big rumor up here that I'm trying to get information to see if this is true. But supposedly he resigned today at Fort Valley.
Hold on, man. You bringing a whole bunch of news up in here.
Yeah, that's Gibbs. What's his name?
Sean Gibbs.
Yeah, supposedly this guy's supposed. I've been trying to find it. We heard it at school today. I'm trying to find, is this a rumor? Is this actual facts?
I'm looking.
Hey, anybody here from Fort Valley? Is that true? Is anybody in here from Fort Valley?
I mean, but the thing is, he just got a contract renewed though. He got
Yeah,
a contract extension.
Is anybody in here from Fort Valley? Can you yay or nay it or something? Where's Blue at? He's supposed to know everything.
No, Blue don't really deal with Division II like that. I think Josh Sims deal with Division II. Who else Division II? Jared Hoffman. He did Jared Hoffman and Kendrick from Tuskegee. They all deal with Division II.
Okay. They not on, are they on here?
I know Blue's still on here.
Yeah, we need some confirmation. We need to know something.
Yeah, they do need to know something because that's surprising me. If that happened, if that's true, that is a surprise right there.
Nobody's on here from Fort Valley State University. Can you tell us something?
Yeah, I'll say somebody please. But other than that, that's pretty much it in Division II. I think Livingstone. Oh, it's at my goodness. My microphone. They said my microphone messing up. Let me see what's up this time.
And listen, one of the things that I think that the presidents and the ADs and these people at these HBCs you got to meet on. We got too many homecomings being shot up. I'm hearing they said they shot up Tennessee State, they shot up Albany State. Supposedly that was shooting after the Clark homecoming. Who are the other schools? Doc, can you hear me? Yeah, I think we need to convene a summit on this, all this shooting up of these HBCU homecomings. With this. We need to have some dialogue about this.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Doc. But did you hear what I was saying?
I heard you. I heard you loud.
Yeah, I think we need to have some type of a summit because this makes no sense. Okay, you got Tennessee State's homecoming. You had that shooting.
Mm-hmm.
You had a shooting at Albany State. You had a shooting. They said it was shooting going on after the Clark homecoming. Nobody was injured or anything. And I'm trying. Were there other homecomings where there were shootings?
Heard anything? I just know from last year, and then the one at Prairie was after the concert trail ride on that Saturday night, and my niece was telling me about it. But other than that, I haven't heard anything else from this year. I didn't even know it was other shootings. Like they kind of need to. They need to do better with, with security. Like, need better security. They need something. They need something. But yeah, like I said, when you go to this homecoming, man, the whole thing about going to homecoming, to enjoy yourself, is to go see people that you haven't seen since you was an undergrad, or even a grad student. If you went to school as a grad student, it's not to go out there to go out there to be a dumbass. Murray, they're 28-8 in Jackson. That's good right there. But other than that, man, let me see what else we got here. Hey, Ed, go ahead and say what you got to say. I mean, shoot. Let's say what we got to say. Let's see. Yeah, you can't control off-campus activities. Yeah, most stuff that's up to the city and the county, wherever the school, wherever the school is located at. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what we can do.
Well, we need to meet. We need to meet, put our heads together. We need to do something because this don't make no sense. We got to do something. This like they want to turn this into an epidemic.
Well, we gotta say it be the street dudes coming to homecomings and the college girls be inviting them on campus. I mean, you kind of say a little bit about
okay,
that.
we can't ID people. We can't ID people. We can't legislate that certain people can't come in. We can't do that. That's why I said, can we have a summit? We just can't not do anything.
Right.
I mean, listen, hey, so what, are they going to shoot up the rest of the homecomings? Are we going to go for that?
I hope not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What we going to do? We need to do something. We need to have a summit. We need to put our heads together because this makes no sense. Okay, I don't hear about no shootings at no Georgia games, at no Alabama games. Why we got to have shootings?
Yeah, I mean, check IDs. Like I remember when I was at Jackson State. So I remember I was at Jackson State. This is before they remember. This is before they shut down the road, Lynch Street, and made it into pedestrian, right? Where when I went, you could drive. You could still drive onto campus, and park wherever you like. Turn in to go to the student union, old student union, or go to cafeteria stuff in the parking lot. So when I was there, like you couldn't get into the gate without either your driver's license or your student ID. So now you have to have your driver's license, and then they had the student had to be on campus. And yeah, that's a good thing. ID, you come in, also having the security take down your license, take down your make and model of your car and stuff like that, and the car. So if anything, they have a list, they have a tracking, and then they, you put in the time they came in, and then you check for the time that they come out, because they will still have to come through that gate and get their ID and to check out of the school. See, we don't have that because now at Jackson State you can just walk up. You know what I'm saying? You can just walk up to the campus and stuff. So other than that, my microphone is messing up. I'm sorry, tomorrow. I don't know what's up with my microphone. Why? Hello? Okay. All right. Is it good now? Is this good? Is this better? Is this? But other than that, man, I think that that's up to the school's discretion right there. I didn't want, but other than that, I don't think we have anything else. You got anything else for us, Mr. Ford?
No. Like I said, I'm my thing tomorrow is at 3:30. I'm watching ESPNU, Alabama State, Alabama A&M. And you said now I can go 2:00. I can watch Jackson and Bethune, right? And you said HBCU go, right?
Right.
Okay. And then 7:00 tomorrow, ESPN Plus. I can watch Florida A&M and Southern. So I'll be a couch potato tomorrow. I'll go and get my walk early about 8 in the morning. And then I'll be a couch potato. I do want to watch that Navy Notre Dame game. That's because this is going to be something for.
Oh yeah.
If Navy knocks off Notre Dame, man, they're going to have to look at putting Navy in that, what you call it, that 12-team playoff, ain't it? Because that's one.
I think we talked about the other day. I talked this last night with my on another podcast. So India conference, right? India American.
Right.
Navy and Army are undefeated.
Right. Yeah.
Army has a game tomorrow, and Navy has the game against. I said this, and then I talked about this right here, because you got both of the service academies in the conference. That Army Navy game at the end of the year, if they are that good at the end of the year, is going to be the biggest game. But I don't know how they're going to do it, because remember the American has a conference championship game. Now, when do they start that? Does it start before? Because if you do the American Conference Championship, is it? I don't know how you do that. I want to know how you do that. It's probably my internet. But other than that, that Army Navy game is going to be something. At the end of the year.
Well, what you think about Coach Slime's game with Cincinnati?
Cincinnati's no slap. I think Cincinnati can get them.
Because the game is in Boulder, right? Is the game in Boulder?
Mm-hmm. It's in Boulder, and then on the road in Lubbock.
So you think who are you picking? You picking Coach Slime?
No, I'm picking.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I'm gonna go with the Bearcats.
You gonna go with the Bearcats? Okay. I was, I really, when Luke Fickle was up there, I was following them. I haven't, after he left, I haven't followed him that closely. Because I still think Luke Fickle is one of them guys that should be considered for that Florida job. But I know that Wisconsin is paying him a lot of money. Who you think could bring Florida back to top 5? Give me 2 names.
Who? If you want to go with the blast from the past, Urban Meyer, get him out of retirement.
Yeah. Okay, bring him back. And who else?
There's a name. I'm trying
Who's
to figure
your second?
I'm trying to figure this name. I'm trying to figure out the second one, because I'm thinking like James Franklin leaving Penn State.
He's never. You know what? He just hadn't done it for me at Penn State. Now he wins 9, 10 games, but he just hadn't done it for me.
Oh, Georgia's defensive coordinator.
Oh, okay. What's his name? Glenn Schumann or something like that?
Who's Georgia?
Isn't it Glenn Schumann?
Let me see.
I think his name is Glenn Schumann or something like that. Hey, these are my 2, Doc. I got your homeboy, the guy that's at SMU now. What's his name?
You talking about
He's at SMU.
Rhett Lashley?
I got him, and I got the guy up at Pittsburgh, Kirk Narduzzi. Them the 2 guys I was thinking about. I think they could bring Florida back. I know Narduzzi could do it. I think the guy at SMU could do it. I know that Narduzzi could do it. He's got that pedigree. He was with Mark
Narduzzi can do it.
Yeah, I
think Narduzzi can, because he's on the biggest stage with the American, with the ACC.
Yeah.
But I don't know about Rhett Lashley, because I mean, he's at SMU. He's transforming SMU into something that nobody hasn't seen
in years.
the 80s.
Yeah. Those are two people I thought Florida should go because let's see, Napier's got Georgia when? Is that next week? When is Georgia in Florida?
Let me see.
Is that next week?
Let me see. Next week in
Is next
Jacksonville.
week? Yeah, that'll probably
Yes,
be
sir.
his Waterloo. That'll get him. Because let me tell you something. To be honest with you, I look at all them schools in the SEC, even with Texas. The big dogs should be the Florida Gators. They should be dominating everybody. You got the state of Florida. You got over 20 million people. You got that big old university, all that money, and then you can't win 7 games. Man, listen, even Bear Bryant talked about it. He called him a sleeping giant. He said one day somebody's going to wake up them Florida Gators.
Somebody's, Mr. Hunt asks us, do we think about Clark Lee getting a seat at the table?
Okay, I'm sorry.
From Vanderbilt.
Who'd you say?
Clark Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Clark Lee from Vanderbilt.
Yeah, man. He's showing that he can organize very well. Do you think he's going to leave Vanderbilt?
I don't think so.
I don't either. And isn't he a graduate of Vanderbilt? Is he a graduate?
That's an interesting question.
I think he's a graduate. Check him out if you can. Pull him up and see if I think he's a graduate of Vanderbilt.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
02 to 04. Yeah.
Yeah. He made his name at Notre Dame, didn't he?
And Notre Dame as the DC.
DC, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right, Mike Jack. Florida doesn't have more money than Texas. You're right. Nobody has more money than Texas schools.
And that's crazy because Texas got to see who they got this weekend. I think let me see the SEC. Oh yeah, yeah. Texas got Vanderbilt in Nashville.
Well, now I'm gonna just be honest with you. Now Texas is gonna run over them, right? They might can play with them.
I don't care for them. I don't care for them Longhorns.
No, but I'm just saying they'll stay with them maybe a half. Now it'll be over after that. Now it'll be over.
The big game tomorrow in the SEC is LSU versus Texas A&M in College
That's going to be a big game. That is. That's matter of fact. That's a head coach and a D coordinator from Notre Dame. Elko once worked for Brian Kelly. Elko's got Texas A&M rolling, man. Ever since they lost their first game, they haven't lost since, right?
They haven't lost since.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a clash. Now, that game is in Texas or in Baton Rouge? Is that game in College Station? Yeah, that's going to be a battle, man. You know what, Darren?
It's going to be 103, 104,000 folks.
But I got to see that Southern and FAMU game. I got to watch that. I might be turning a little bit to watch a little bit of that one because I think Southern and FAM is 7, right? Or is it 6?
Yeah. The game of the night for the ACC is y'all gonna laugh when SMU coming in at rank number 22 is traveling to Durham to take on Duke University tomorrow.
That's SMU, baby. That's SMU. Duke ain't ready for that.
Both teams only got one loss on their schedule.
Duke could get a second loss.
They,
Listen,
I
they
would, I would,
building, man.
I am shocked to even say that is the game of the week for the ACC right there, because I would say it would be Florida State versus Miami. That's tomorrow also, but we all know what's going to happen with that game.
Man, that boy gonna put 50 points on
Cam
him at a
Ward
minimum. He gonna put and the ass blue. Is he going down? Where's that game at? In Miami, Tallahassee.
It's in Miami.
Man, he gonna put 50, at least 50 on the board tomorrow.
It's gonna be in South
Man, that guy,
Florida.
what's it? Cam Ward gonna put 50 on the board tomorrow because he got to show y'all that Heisman belonged to him. He got to do it.
We in the Big Ten. Now that's a couple of them that I kind of like. Nebraska is on the road to take on Ohio. I'll say it's 6-1.
Nebraska's playing who?
Nebraska playing Ohio State.
You think that's gonna be close?
It sounds like one, but it ain't gonna be.
Wait a minute, is that game in Lincoln or is it
Washington? It's in Ohio. It's in Columbus, Ohio.
Listen, you know Nebraska can't listen, man. Nebraska ain't nowhere close to Ohio State. That game should be one of them 40-0, 30-0. Man, with all that stuff they got up there in Columbus, that game shouldn't even be close.
Well, Miss Whitley already said it for you. Oh,
what Miss Whitley said? Hey, Miss Whitley. That's right. Ohio State by 4. That's right.
You said by 40.
Yeah. Hey, Miss
Washington on the
Whitley.
road to take on undefeated Indiana. Which I would never even in my life say that was even possible. Yeah, being undefeated in football right now, so that means your basketball team is trash. And then the real game of the night for them is Oregon hosting Illinois.
That's gonna be a big game.
6-1. Yep, they are in Oregon. Oregon is undefeated, 7-0. They are the number 1 team in the country. That's gonna be a big one. That's a big one. That's gonna be a good one, right?
Yeah, but I'm picking Oregon.
And it's at 2:30.
Okay, that's at 2:30, right. And that game is in Oregon. That game is in Oregon.
It's gonna be loud. Yep, it's gonna be loud.
I'm picking. Listen, I'm going with them Ducks.
The game of the night right now, Mountain West, Boise State is on the road in Vegas, taking on UNLV.
Yeah, that should be a good game.
Score right now with 7 minutes left in the first half. In first quarter.
I'm sorry. What'd you say the score was?
It's 3-all.
Okay.
It's top 3-3. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them 10 o'clock games is rough on me. I can't deal with them, dog.
Yeah.
Them games is rough on me.
And then let's see, we got the Big 12. Of course, we said Big 12. We already said Colorado and Cincinnati is a big one right there.
Doc, what you think Deion's final record would be? What would Colorado's final record this year be? What do you think?
I'm gonna say it like this: they'll probably go to a bowl. They'll go to a bowl game.
Because a guy told me that about 2 weeks ago they were gonna go 9-3. You agree with that?
They on pace of it right now.
So what's their record now?
They are on pace. 5-2. They still got Tech next week in Lubbock.
You got who? I'm sorry.
Utah. They got Texas Tech in the town. Then they on Kansas, and then they have Oklahoma. So their toughest game going to be against the last three. These three games are going to be the toughest ones for them. Cincinnati, they better be glad they don't have BYU on their schedule this year.
Oh yeah.
Beat them to sleep, and then they would have converted it to Mormonism. But I'm about to get out this because I know my microphone is messing up, and I know people can't really hear me. But other than that, got some football to watch. We'll be back on here tomorrow evening after the game, tomorrow afternoon after the game, and then we'll talk about everything on Sunday. So I should be on Wayne Cartwright's show on Sunday to do a recap with them. But other than that, man, I appreciate you coming up here, Mr. Ford.
Yeah,
as always,
man. Enjoy it.
And we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay, have a great one here.
You too.
All right.
Shout out to Ken for coming up on here and gracing this, to the channel and stuff like that. I appreciate him coming up here, and giving his picks for this weekend. Other than that, we are on the road to 2,500 subscribers. Make sure that you like the stream, comment, share. Most of our subscribe to the channel. If you're on Twitch, make sure that you come on to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and like and share and comment. Yes, I heard this, bro. Rest in peace to DJ. Man, that's crazy. Said that he was. For all the men that's out there, make sure you go your checkup. Okay, make sure you get your checkup for your colon, to clean your colon out. Also, this right here is my voter registration card. Okay, and go out there and vote. I don't care who you vote for, but go out there and vote, because if you don't vote, don't sit here and complain to me about what's going on in your community, in your city, in your county, in your state, your parish, your commonwealth. Nothing. If you don't go out there and vote. Early vote started here in Texas on Monday. I am going to go ahead and my vote on Monday. I'm gonna cast my vote on Monday. Get it all out. I'm a Democrat to the core. But go out there, cast your vote, and do your civic duty. Go get your all men, prostate, colon. Make sure we check on our blood pressure, blood sugar. Those for make sure we take care of ourselves. We got to take care of ourselves. All right. Y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. For all people that's celebrating homecoming this weekend, be careful, have fun, and drink responsibly. And for that,